ladies and gentlemen, a young man, not so young anymore. He's growing right before our very eyes, trading the burgundy and gold for scarlet and gray, and already with I believe 4 wardrobe changes in the backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our favorites, Tristan Toy. What's up, TT?
Nothing much. How are you guys?
Dude, if I was any better, I'd be you. If I had coaches talk about me the way that they talk about you, I don't know if you caught the John Armini interview.
No,
He's
I was
already
just
ready
getting
to
back
give you
from
the ball,
work.
dude. Game on the line. Oh, you're skipping work too?
No, I just got done. I was working with my dad. So
Okay, you're good then. You're fine. You're all right.
Best
Your dad will
boss
let you
ever,
off
right?
for an interview. Hey, he's talking about you being one of the guys with the game on the line, ball in your hand. Have you ever been through that scenario before? Game on the line, ball in your hand? Or is this a new charter?
um there might be one time I think that happened. I think there might have been
Just
one
once.
time
This
that I was put
one.
in that scenario, but yeah, I feel like I'd be pretty comfortable with that. So
Has this been a whirlwind experience for you being part of Team Ohio, or was this always kind of on your radar as something that you wanted to do?
I mean, I kind of knew that um, I had the abilities to be a part of the team, and I knew that even though I knew I had to work hard to earn it, but I knew that it was going to be a fun experience, and it is. It really is fun. We have a lot of fun at practices. Like we're having fun, but we're also taking care of business when we're there, and we're competing. It's a good atmosphere when we're there. And it's just a really fun thing to be a part of.
You're one of the 4 captains of this Team Ohio team. What's that like? What kind of honor is that to say that not only are you representing Ohio, but you're representing as one of the 4 captains of the team?
It is an honor. I mean, I was a captain this year for the football team. And it's just truly it means a lot because those 4 people. I mean, out of the whole team, you get 4 people to be that, and you have to express like during practice, like you have to make yourself known and like understand everything for the coaches to know that that's what you want to do. Like they chose us because they knew that we were capable of being captain for the team. So it's honestly an honor.
They were Dom was just talking about the communication. There's almost a sense of over communication because so many of those guys on defense are used to being the communicator. For you on offense, ball in your hand, one of the 2 quarterbacks on this team. Are you seeing it too? And how can you exploit that if that's what Pennsylvania has, which I'm sure there's a lot of similarities between our offense and their defense?
For sure. Our defense, they communicate really well. And I mean, they have Gav on the defense. The defensive backs, they communicate like no other. It's all 4 of them. They all get the call. They all say it. They all know what they're doing. And even the linebackers, they're all on a rope, moving one way or the other. So I've gotten a feel for it over the past few weeks. So I feel like I'll be ready for the game tomorrow night just to read defense and play how I play normally.
You know, one of the other things that Coach Armani said about you and your South Range teammates is how quickly he understood just what standard you have coming from your program. Talk about what it's like to bring kind of the South Range culture and work ethic into these practices and these games.
Oh yeah, I think it goes very noticed. Like everybody understands that like when we get there, we want to know like what everybody else is doing. Like Gavin, he's playing corner. He didn't play corner. He
Mhm.
played safety for the past 3 years. So he understands that what it needs to be done can be done, and he's not gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to play corner because I haven't played that." He's gonna step up and do what he has to do for the team, which a lot of people from South Range are able to do that. So I feel like people notice that a lot.
A lot of the times in these games, it's the quarterbacks that are more athletic that are able to be the standout players because there is a communication breakdown and you have such a limited time to learn plays and there is no scouting. I mean, this is what they are and it's our best against their best. For you, do you feel like you're at an advantage being that your style is so ad lib, so to speak? I mean, people will look at the tape and say, okay, Tristan Toy was incredible in the pocket, but what you were able to do outside the pocket and create plays with your legs and your arm for that matter, do you feel you're at a distinct advantage here going into tomorrow's contest?
I mean, yeah, because it's always an advantage when you can make plays in the pocket and outside. And there's been a couple moments during practice where I've had to roll out and make an extra play here or there. just so that we didn't have a loss of down or something like that. So it definitely is an advantage for me. And even Zach, he's a great quarterback too. He's very mobile. He knows he's a great decision maker. He makes all good decisions. So I think the both of us have an advantage in the game.
Can we just talk about the toy legacy and the family name, and you continue to build on it with this being a captain in this game? What's it like to be a part of this family that is so ingrained in South Range lore? You can't look at the Hall of Fame without seeing a couple of toys up there. There are faculty members that have been in the school as well. What's it like to just kind of continue this legacy that is your family in South Range?
I mean, what it's like, you always have people there. Like, they're always there at everything because they understand that before even I was born, that there was people there for them. And it's been ever since South Range even opened, there's been a toy there. So it's always just great knowing that there's always family members watching and cheering you on and giving you the support you need to succeed. So it's honestly great. And I'm just very proud to be a toy.
This is a real interesting scenario for you because you're not done after this. I mean, this is just like kind of a appetizer for you as you get ready for college. Talk to me about the excitement level of putting the pads on and then keeping them on heading into your freshman year of college.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's kind of like preparing just to remember, because I remember last year when we were starting to put our pads and helmets on. I was like, wow, it's been a long time. I mean, I feel like I don't even know if I know how to tackle right now. So I feel like, thank goodness I'm not going to have to do that. So, but I'm going to have to, it's a good experience, and it's like preparing and conditioning just to get ready. But it is good.
And where are you headed, by the way?
Oh, sorry.
I'm going.
It was a late decision. Yeah, Baldwin Wallace. I was trying to throw that in there. I was hoping you would take the bait, but I'll push it out. Baldwin Wallace. What was it about B-Dub? I mean, we've seen Raiders go there. Obviously, JD's having a career there. What was it? What is it about B-Dub that really appealed to you? And what are you playing offense? You're going to be a quarterback. They're going to move you around. What are they going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna play receiver there. So, but really, what it came down to was like, I feel like they made it seem like they wanted me to go there. Like, they made it urgent and was like, we want you to come here. And that's kind of what it felt like to me. And all the coaches, I love all the coaches. They're all great. They're all really nice. So, and obviously I already have people that I know there, and teammate, Boston Monix, he's the running back. He's going to be my roommate there. So, that's going to be fun. Got to know him over the past, the North-South game he played in, and now this game. So gotten to know him pretty good over the past couple months. So it'll be a fun experience.
A couple record breakers.
You might not be done with football in general. You might be going on to play in college, but this is your last high school experience. This is your last time to play this kind of football with this kind of atmosphere. There's something special about high school. We all know that. What are you going to miss the most about this kind of just like local high school football where, you know everyone that you're playing with? You probably know a couple of people maybe that you're playing against. What are you going to miss the most about that kind of football?
I feel like the thing I'm going to miss most is probably knowing everybody on the team, especially going to South Range. There's 60 guys on the team. You know all of them, and you have relationships with all of them. So I feel like that's what I'm going to miss the most, because we all talk to each other. We all get to know each other very well over the course of 4 years. And so it's a great experience to have when you're in high school, just to know everybody, especially like a small town like South Range. You know everybody. Even if they don't play football, you know everybody. So that's probably what I'm going to miss most.
I think one of my favorite things about the community at South Range is it doesn't matter if you're still there or just graduated or graduated 30 years ago. There is a love and a professionalism, and there is a little bit of annoyance when someone says, hey, Raiders not probably going to be so good in the fall this year. Mm-hmm. You, my friend, are every person I talk to. They sit there and they go, well, DJ's not going to have a team to follow really this year because South Range lost too much. You're at the head of that table. You're at the head of that list. For you, and you hear that, because I know you do, what do you say to those people in just excitement and expectance, I guess, for the team that is going to be in 2025?
Well, what I usually try to keep my mouth shut. I don't want to talk for the team. I don't want to say what they're capable of doing or what they're not capable of doing. But I know they'll be fine. South Range is always good, and they will always will be, which is a great thing to be. But it's part of the coaching staff too. Like we have great coaches at South Range, and when you have certain personnel, they learn how to use them in certain ways. So I feel like that's the biggest part because our this year's senior class, I think there might be 8 or 9 seniors, so it's going to be a really young team, but they're all going to have to play and learn and start to grow up and play high school level football. So, but I know they'll be good, and I know that they're going to take it seriously and work hard to be good. So,
As we're talking about the future of South Range football, I'm sure you left your handprints on some of these kids and some of these, leaders of the future that we're going to see in South Range for the next couple of years. What are some things that you think we're going to see and say, like, okay, that was from Tristan Toy. He taught that kid how to do that. What are some things that you tried your best this year to kind of leave at South Range?
honestly, I feel like the quarterback, he's my second cousin, but we call him my cousin, Nick. He learned. I mean, he was always great. He was a great quarterback. He really was. He was probably my backup. Even though he was a freshman, he was really good. He could throw the ball far. He could run really well. The running might be everything, but the throwing, he's got me beat with that. So that's fine. But I feel like the defensive part of the game is where you guys might think that's where they got it from me because I was always told that I knew most of the defense, probably a lot of it. Like I knew what other people were doing. I knew what I was supposed to be doing. And that's just where that comes in aspect. You got to know what your other teammates are doing and what you're supposed to be doing. So I feel like that might be where people might think, oh, he taught him that, or that's what he would have done, or something like that.
Dude, we're excited for tomorrow, obviously, to see you ball out one more time on YSN, right in front of our very eyes, at SIBO Stadium, on turf, where I don't know if anybody knows this. I don't know if this is on your scouting report, but Tristan Toy's pretty fast. Like, pretty fast. I mean, quicker than a hiccup fast. So, dude, so proud, so honored to be able to watch you over the last 4 years, to watch you one more time. And be an example for kids like mine. Thank you so much, TT, for all you've done over the last 4 years and what you're going to do in the next 4, man. We're proud of you.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tristan